The morning sun had just risen over the countryside when chaos erupted at a small dairy farm. A gentle brown and white cow, known for her calm nature and heavy milk production, was grazing near a flowering tree. Suddenly, a swarm of venomous bees emerged from a disturbed hive hidden among the branches. Within moments, the cow was engulfed in a black cloud of buzzing fury. She bellowed in pain, stomping her hooves, swinging her head, and trying to escape, but the relentless bees followed her every move. The farmer, alarmed by the desperate cries, ran from the barn only to see his prized cow under attack. His attempts to wave the bees away were futile, and the cow stumbled, her breathing becoming labored from both stings and panic. Realizing the danger, the farmer called the local animal rescue team, his voice breaking as he begged for urgent help. Within minutes, the rescue team's truck roared onto the farm, sirens wailing softly to alert anyone nearby. Armed with protective suits, smoke canisters, and veterinary supplies, the team rushed toward the scene. One rescuer set off smoke near the hive to distract and weaken the swarm, while another used a specialized sprayer to create a mist barrier, allowing them to get closer to the cow. The poor animal had collapsed by then, her body twitching as the venom coursed through her bloodstream. Two team members quickly covered her with a thick, protective tarp to shield her from further stings while the veterinarian prepared antidote injections and soothing ointments. The farmyard filled with tension as every second felt like a battle between life and death. The farmer watched helplessly, his hat clutched in trembling hands, praying they would save the cow he had raised since birth. After what felt like an eternity, the rescue efforts began to show results. The bees, confused and scattered by smoke and mist, retreated back to the trees. The veterinarian administered life-saving medication while rubbing healing salve into the cow's swollen skin. Slowly, the cow's breathing steadied, and she blinked weakly, a sign that she was regaining consciousness. The farmer dropped to his knees beside her, tears welling in his eyes as the rescuers carefully removed the tarp and checked her vital signs. Though still weak, the cow managed a faint, grateful moo, and the entire team smiled in relief. The farmer thanked each member of the rescue team, his voice choked with emotion. Later that evening, the cow was resting comfortably in a shaded stall, recovering with fresh water and food by her side. The rescue team stayed until they were certain she was safe, instructing the farmer on how to care for her in the coming days. The sun dipped below the horizon, painting the farm in golden light as peace finally returned. The terrifying ordeal had not only proven the strength of the cow's spirit but also highlighted the courage and dedication of the rescue team. They had faced danger head-on, battling a swarm of venomous bees to save one life that mattered deeply to a farmer, and in doing so, reminded everyone present that compassion is the greatest force of all. The evening air was calm and warm, carrying with it the scent of hay and fresh earth as the farm slowly settled into quiet. The farmer stood at the stall door, leaning on the wooden frame, his eyes fixed on his beloved cow. She lay curled on a bed of straw, her body rising and falling gently as she breathed. Though swollen patches from bee stings still marked her hide, her eyes flickered with awareness, no longer clouded by shock. The farmer reached out a hand, brushing her forehead lightly. "You'll be all right, old girl," he whispered, his voice trembling with both exhaustion and gratitude. The rescue team had stayed longer than expected, refusing to leave until they were certain the cow's condition had stabilized. The veterinarian had checked her vital signs again and again, administering additional fluids and preparing ointments for the farmer to apply overnight. They explained to him the seriousness of bee venom in livestock, how multiple stings could overwhelm an animal's system, leading to organ failure if untreated. It was a miracle she had survived, the vet said, and it was largely thanks to the team's rapid intervention. When the rescue truck finally pulled away, its headlights fading into the night, the farmer felt a wave of silence wash over him. For the first time all day, he was truly alone with his thoughts, and with his cow. He pulled up an old wooden stool and sat near her, refusing to leave her side. Memories of her calfhood came flooding back, the day she was born, her first wobbly steps, and the way she had grown into one of the farm's most dependable milk producers. She wasn't just livestock to him, she was a companion, a source of livelihood, and a part of his family. Throughout the night, he dozed lightly, waking every hour to check on her. Sometimes she stirred and made a soft sound, as if assuring him she was still fighting. Other times, he dabbed ointment on the swollen patches of her skin, careful not to cause pain. At dawn, when the sky turned pink, the cow struggled to her feet for the first time since the attack. Though unsteady, she managed to stand, lowering her head to a bucket of water and drinking deeply. The farmer's eyes filled with tears. "That's it, girl," he said, patting her neck. "You're stronger than they think." Word of the rescue spread quickly through the village. Neighbors arrived in the morning, some carrying baskets of vegetables, others bringing fresh herbs they swore would help with healing. Children peeked shyly into the stall, whispering in awe about the brave cow who had survived a bee swarm. Many praised the rescue team, grateful that such skilled people were willing to risk themselves for animals. But they also praised the farmer's devotion. Few people, they said, would have spent the night watching over a cow as if she were a child.